is BBC Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on your smart speaker. 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 11 o'clock. This is Justine Green. Sir Keir Starmer has said a Labour government would reintroduce the top rate of income tax to 45% after it was scrapped by the Chancellor on Friday. The Labour leader described the policy as hugely risky and hugely divisive. The party is using its annual conference in Liverpool to set out an alternative approach to the economy, with a pledge for all of the UK's electricity to be generated by renewable and nuclear sources by 2030. The Shadow Climate Change Secretary Ed Miliband said the plan would save people money.
It's going to cut energy bills by £93 billion over the coming years because green energy is now far, far cheaper than fossil fuels, and it will create 500,000 jobs in our country.
The Chancellor, Kwasi Kwarteng, has again defended his programme of tax cuts, insisting the rates were at what he called unacceptable levels. There was a volatile market reaction to his announcement, with the pound falling by more than 2% against the dollar before regaining ground. Mr Kwarteng told Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg on BBC One his approach was the right way to go.
We've actually put more money into people's pockets. That's why we've reversed the national insurance increase, and also we're bringing forward the cut in the basic rate. And there's more to come. We've only been here 19 days. I want to see over the next year people retain more of their income.
Rail unions have held talks with the new Transport Secretary Anne-Marie Trevelyan ahead of 3 more strikes next month. The head of the RMT, Mick Lynch, said the meeting was a good start at ending the long-running dispute over pay, jobs and working conditions. The next walkouts will take place on the 1st, the 5th and the 8th of October. One man has died and several others needed hospital treatment after a fire at a block of flats in Bristol overnight. Around 90 people have been evacuated. James Craig reports.
Emergency services were called to the block of flats shortly after 2 o'clock this morning and say they were confronted by a serious fire on the 16th floor. Police say it was put out quickly, but 1 man died. 8 other people have been treated in hospital, 7 for the effects of breathing in smoke and 1 for minor burns. Residents who had to leave the block are being supported at a rest centre in a nearby church. A number of flats have been damaged by fire, smoke or water, and a police cordon remains around the building.
People across Italy are voting in a general election, which the polls predict could return the country's first government run by the far right since the Second World War. Victory for the Brothers of Italy would also see Giorgia Meloni become the first female Prime Minister. The Kenyan runner Eliud Kipchoge has beaten his own world marathon record by half a minute. He took first place in the Berlin Marathon with a time of 2 hours, 1 minute and 9 seconds. And a claim has been made for Friday's Euro Millions jackpot. The national lottery operator Camelot said the £171 million prize had been won by a UK ticket holder. The amount makes it the 3rd biggest win in the game's history. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 11.
Thanks, Justine.
Now, Alex Jones. Listen live on the BBC Sounds app. BBC Radio 2.
Hello, good morning. It is Alex sitting in for Michael. Let's kick off with a bit of Wham! I'm Your Man.